All right. So, Gangington, welcome back to the world of the White Lotus Society. Last time, our group went on separate adventures with Lake, Crosswise, and Chronos, the new one, heading out to the Theosophical Society to deal with somebody masquerading as Graham. They later found out was a man by the name of Riddle. And also, Crosswise picked up a guy and used him as a human shield, and because he survived, he became the Iron Wall. And also, Chronos aura farmed the entire time, and that was kind of funny because then when the nigga got off the tree, he was aura farming on, he got flipped around. Um, and then our other group went out into the desert, and met with the world again to go investigate this once in a lifetime magical oddity happening on a remote island that the world will be taking them to when the time comes. They also discovered that there's some weird shit going on. There's a big old blob of magic below the world. What the hell is that? That's weird. And they discovered a town trapped in time. It both does and does not exist. Now, today we are going to be starting with uh, the Crosswise Lake Chronos group. So, you guys, you escaped your situation with Riddle, and you started heading yo ass all the way away to goddamn the town that you guys came in from, and you go in with Iron Wall. Iron Wall stayed with you. And so he's just there. He's chilling. I don't know what you guys plan on doing with him, but he's there for now. As you guys get back to town, you kind of find like a safe area, the same place where Crosswise met Momo. A long time ago at this point, a few months at least. And you guys get in there and start talking to Riddle. And he's ready to discuss some stuff with you, some extra stuff about the whole Graham ordeal. But as you guys sit down to talk, Momo actually arrives. And comes on in, and he walks over to you guys upon noticing you. And he's like, "Oh, like I've been looking for you guys, actually. Uh,
You have.
yeah, I just got back from speaking with Terminus in the Golden Age Society. He told me to head out here and check on you three, see how your mission's going, but, uh, considering I wasn't told there would be 5 of you, I'm guessing the mission went well?"
I would agree. Yeah, I think it went pretty well.
Yeah, that's good. Who is, I haven't, Lake, I haven't met you before. Lake, what's,
Yeah, nice to meet you.
yeah, it's an honor, it's an honor. I've heard a lot about you. Uh, and you are Chronos, I think. Um, you're the new one.
How does this guy know my name?
He works with Terminus, dumbass. He literally
Oh,
just
you
said he
right.
got
Works
back
with
from
Terminus,
talking to
dumbass.
Terminus.
You so right.
Uh,
Thought this guy was CIA for a second. Hold
he
on.
is. He's an info broker.
Oh shit!
Um, so he's like, he's talking to all you, and he looks over at Riddle and the Iron Wall, and he's like, so who are they?
This is Riddle, and this is the Iron Wall.
The Iron Wall. He like looks at him and sees the bullet holes in his chest. And he like kind of reels back for a second. He's like, that's terrifying. Okay. And Riddle. Uh, what is? And like Riddle just kind of looks at him for a second. He's like, I'm not worrying about it. Whatever. Anyways, yeah, Terminus wanted me to see if you guys were doing good, report back to him on that. And he also wanted me to, if you guys were completed with your mission, he actually wanted me to give you info on stuff that's going down currently. Stuff in the area, at least. Obviously, there's a few other things that you guys heard about previous to the mission that you took on, from what I was told. But there's some stuff that's been going down here recently. So some stuff that could get taken care of by the group in the Golden Age Society, but they're still trying to work on finishing the new base you guys are building. So I will just tell you all about interesting stuff that's going down that y'all could be interested in. So, one, there is a train out in the desert. Word on the street is it houses a very powerful artifact stolen from witches on a train to a museum. But there's a group planning to hijack this train. Which, if I don't know if you guys would be interested in that, but that is something that's going on currently. As well
I'm
as
I'm definitely interested in that.
well,
What's the timeline on that? Can we go like now?
you guys would have to go to the not immediately. The train is like probably a day or two away, so as long as you guys could make it to the stop out in the desert, which isn't that far from where we are, then you'd be fine. But that is not all that's happening around here. There is a fleet heading towards Numidia currently. About 5 warships being sent from. One is. The head of the fleet is also from the Theosophical Society. It's how they got there so fast. Although, from what I've heard, there's also some intrigue from people in the Chained Land sending men that way as well. That might also be something to look into if you guys care about that at all. And also,
Sounds interesting, depending on the chained men.
there's nobody of note that I know of going. I've heard they're
Sure.
sending a lot of people over there. And finally, I guess if you guys don't want to deal with missions right now, there is a festival happening in the Golden Age Society. You'd have to head pretty deep in towards the capital if you guys wanted.
I see.
There's also this. I'm sure you guys have heard about it, but the Chainlands have had this weird quaking happening beneath the ground. Strange lights forming in the air above it into the sky cracking. Weird stuff going on over there. So, I don't know what the fuck that's about. That's been going on for probably about a month or two now, so, that's nothing new, but it's happening in this area. Their continent is connected to ours. So, that's a lot of the stuff that's happening in the direct area that you're currently in. Theosophical Society, Golden Age, Chainland.
Fair enough. I would like to ask a question out of character a bit.
Yeah.
So, Riddle is with us.
Yes.
Is it safe that he's with us on any of these things? And if you don't want to answer, you don't have to answer.
You have reason to believe that he is pretty strong.
Okay.
So him going with you is only as dangerous as if you guys are being tracked or tailed at all by
Okay.
people. that could result, like the group that was chasing him, because they obviously have something for powerful people, probably, considering they were chasing him. I would say that you, as a group, are intelligent enough to believe that they could be linked to the Dreamer Society, the
Yeah.
the big evil guys. So if you are fine with the risk of that, then it's not directly dangerous because he's not like a liability.
Yeah.
It's, I would say that the closer you get to the chained lands with him, the more dangerous it would become. And that's what I would say on that.
Okay. I'm thinking in my head whether or not I would want to have Cross take Riddle to Mary and then have uh Lake and Chronos deal with the train situation or something. Would that be like kind of bad for your balance, or
not particularly.
okay. Well,
If you
what do you
guys
think
are,
about that?
yeah, if you guys are
guys?
fine with that.
I'm good as long as I take Joel the Iron Wall.
Oh, you want to take the iron wall with you, of course.
Yeah, hell
Okay,
yeah.
all right.
I want that man assisting me in combat.
Okay, I mean he is an assist now. So,
I was gonna say, I know for a fact you wrote that out, actually.
I did write out an assist. I wrote out 2 assist abilities for him, actually.
Also, while we're like sidebarring real quick, is that a dude from like Yakuza? What's that icon for Momo? Here.
Oh, that's E Honda.
Oh, it looks like he has a suit on. That's why
He
I
does.
like.
That's an outfit from SF5.
Oh hell yeah,
Mhm.
that's
Yeah.
fire.
But yeah, Lake, are you fine with that?
I am cool with that.
You're cool with that?
Yeah.
All right. Then
right.
yeah.
Hey, Lake.
Yes, sir.
You guys take the Iron Wall and go for either of the missions that you prefer, and I'm gonna take Riddle back over to Mary, just to ensure that the mission goes as smoothly as possible. I trust you. I pat him on the shoulder, and keep track of Chronos, of course.
Hey, what did I do?
Oh, nothing in particular, but anything can happen on the battlefield.
Listen, just because I got
Gotcha.
murdered by the Iron Wall.
The iron wall.
Gonna miss you out there.
The
Gonna miss you out there,
Iron Wall fucked
Crosswise.
me up, bro. I can't even upplay this situation, bro. I got slammed, man. I got slammed, bro.
Say that again, Lake.
I said, gonna miss you out there, Crosswise.
You as well. It's great going on a mission with you. I'll soon be back, but we'll see how it goes. I'm sure you'll make everybody proud out there.
I kind of grab him on the shoulder. I'm like, you're gonna do the same.
Thank you. To the Oath of Eden.
Oath of Eden. Oath of Eden.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I kind of turn and I grab Chronos to kind of like lead him away.
Yeah, you
Like, all right.
you get let
Well,
out by
since
Momo.
it's just okay, cool.
Yeah.
Since it's just you and me, I mean, people think really I'm the leader of the group. But I'm gonna let you pick where we're going.
Oh shit. All right,
We can go
Chronos,
to
where
the
y'all
train
going?
if you want. Trade supply. Trade. Sorry. Could you
Good
tell I get
choice.
distracted easily?
All right. Momo opens the door for you guys and leads you guys out with him towards where you would go to find the train. He knows that Crosswise is aware of how to get to where the new base is being built because he was the only person here previously. that has actually been here or been there. Riddle does point out how convenient it is of a decision that you made that, considering that the stuff with Graham it involves a curse placed on him by Graham willingly, that makes it so that he is only able to recite the exact whereabouts and location of where Graham is at to Mary.
Yeah.
That way it doesn't he literally can't snitch. That can only happen if they like harvest his memories or whatever, which we don't know if that's possible. Could be.
Yeah.
But that is
Better safe than sorry.
Yeah, that's the knowledge that you have. So yeah, so you will head with Riddle towards where Mary is at. This is yeah, we'll go with where Crosswise and Riddle are heading first. Mainly because you've followed this path before, you know how to get there. So it's not like a huge expedition for you. It's just obviously it's not anywhere near close, so it's gonna take you. We're gonna have some weird time fuckery going on here. It's probably gonna take you about 2 or 3 days to get there.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So roll me an encounter check, and since you're by yourself, I'll roll for Riddle as well.
Okay. What do you want me to roll exactly? Is it a stat or just raw?
It's just raw D100. It's for encounters. You're fine because of the Riddle man, because of Mr.
Okay.
I think at least. You can do the math on that. Pretty sure. Yep, you're good. Roll again. Ooh. Ooh. All right, one more roll. Oh. Oh. Okay. So, you and Riddle will be fighting a monster that I am going to nerf very slightly because you split off. So I am going to nerf the number very slightly here for a second. Actually don't have to much. I probably this and do it like probably like. All right. So, on your journey through, you're gonna get the big version of this guy still because of the one. I just gotta an 8 and a 1 below a 10. I gotta. So
Ooh, excuse me.
you see a large nightmare fiend. You have not seen any like this. It is very reptilian and humanoid at the same time. This thing's fucked. This thing is a little bit fucked up. So this creature, I forgot to write down how much flat defense bro has. Oh no, I just didn't show. So this creature is big old reptile humanoid. It seems like chimeric in nature, so obviously experimented on. And kind of adds up with the fact that you are kind of at an area that it leads into the Golden Age Society, but it's a road that on the other side goes up into the Chainlands. So you can assume that that's where it came from.
I see.
And so you and Riddle go to fight this creature. We'll say you guys are. We'll say this thing this far away. And you can choose to use Riddle as an assist if you want. If you use him as an assist, you'll be using the weapon version of him. Otherwise, he will just have a turn.
Okay.
And I can give a turn order. Why not? I'm assuming you can't see it.
I can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can see it just has you in there right now.
Correct.
Okay. Good. So roll and guy riddle. So you go first. You can tell
Sounds
that the
good.
corrupted fiend is a slow but very slow to go first. So this dex isn't very high. You can tell that this thing is very perceptive because it's.
Yeah.
But yeah,
All right. I will move up to it.
can go forward.
I will perform a let's see here.
Thing is, you got a lot of moves these days.
Yeah, I do got moves. I will perform a pommel thrust first.
Rust.
381 days
381 days.
on
Yeah.
yeah, not days status.
Yeah, I know. 358
Yeah,
over 2
yeah,
days.
yeah.
But yeah, so you'll do that. We'll say for all intents and purposes, you are choosing to not take a camera with you because you would be broadcasting Riddle's location.
Yeah, correct.
Okay. Then yeah, 381. So minus that many. Boom.
All right, and then I will perform a cross chop for 377.
I know what you're going for here. It's gonna be sick. Gonna be sick as
Yeah.
fuck. Okay. Do
Um
that.
yeah, and then I will perform a let me just make sure. Yeah, I'll perform another cross chop and then Zweihander Mass Rider
Yup.
kick.
So
So
cross chop is
yeah.
-3.
These yeah.
And
377 is the raw.
yeah, roll has 30 flat.
Yeah.
Um,
So 347.
Yep. And so Zweihander does a lot of fucking damage, right? Yeah.
608.
Yeah. So it's that
578 normally.
minus
Or with the flat.
578, and I'm gonna make it roll the intimidation check instead of the daze since it's already dazed. We're going to roll to see the intimidation check. Roll its endurance. And if it gets intimidated by you, it is less like to attack you. Rolls really bad on the intimidation check, then it has a chance of losing an action. Okay, it does not get intimidated. You blew him the fuck up though. Will you end your turn?
Yes.
All right. Riddle, luckily is a speed guy. So he will take his action. Let me open my stop trolling. Okay, there we go. So opening my assist thing. All right. So he will take one action because he's able to clear this gap. Then he will take one action, and then he will run towards this guy. Well, actually, I have to roll to see what attack it is. Hold on. Got 3. Okay. Then he is going to run up and do a 3-piece combo. That's unlucky. He got the multi-hit thing. This guy's so low that I think he might die. So he runs up and he channels his energy into like being one with his heroic spirit, and he is able to turn his hands into blades themselves and begin slicing at the enemy. This is plus 50, by the way. So how do I roll 3 of?
Yeah, /R space and then the number and then D and then the number. So like 2D20
3D20.
would be how or D.
All right. So 49 plus 50. This thing. Oh wow, thing does live. He got the multi-hit attack. Oh, boom.
Got it.
Thing barely lives. And Corrupted Fiend.
Yeah, sorry, I was trying to find it, but I didn't know the name. I think I also did an extra 80 from Fearless Knight.
From Fearless Knight?
Yeah, because it's 20 damage against larger targets.
Correct. Yes. Yep. So he's dead. You're correct.
Okay.
He attempts to move.
Yeah,
He attempts to move, and for some reason he cannot feel his body as he attempts to lunge at you with a grab. And when he does, it seems as if all of his joints disconnect at once, and you see blood explode from his body like a Fist of the North Star character as he falls to the ground. And he fucking explodes.
How the mighty fall.
And you are able to clear the way to Mary. Did well.
Ooh.
Riddle looked
right,
like
Riddle?
a little bitch because he did his multi-hit. He walks over to you, and you see him like turn his arms back to normal. Like he kind of like moves them against each other, and they turn back to normal. And he's like, surprisingly, yeah, actually.
That's great.
Looked far more dangerous than it actually was.
Yeah. And giant enemies cultivate to me, I guess.
That's wow. You really did kill a kraken, huh?
Yeah. On my boat trip, got in the way a little bit.
Wow. That's awesome. That's holy shit, you're terrifying.
Yeah, that's what people say, I guess. You should have solved the fisherman the day after.
Yeah, and you guys can continue forward into the Golden Age Society about a day out. As you do that, before we go over to Osei and Lemisk, I was thinking about making a map for this, but I decided not to because realistically, I think you guys are never going to this desert again. But
yeah,
you guys make your way out about the same amount of time that Crosswise and Riddle are taking to travel. About probably a little less, like a day and a half out. You guys made it to the train station where it's going to stop. You have a few hours before it gets there. And you get there, and the platform has a surprisingly large amount of people. And you guys can roll dex for me, but this is a really hard check, so we'll see. Both Chronos and Lake.
So cooked. Surely the 20 carries. Surely.
And no, the iron wall is not gonna roll. By the way.
God damn it.
If you want, I gave Iron Wall that potion, and you can add it to this tooltip if it makes it easier for you. But I just didn't want to forget.
Nah, it's fine. I remembered they had the potion.
Oh yeah. Oh, we get the full rest and we take off the attributes mods, right?
Yes, correct. You guys do not have your mods anymore, and you guys are.
Let me do all of that first before
That's a good dex roll.
do anything.
I'll actually roll to see if you. That's like a good enough roll for me to try to contest. Oh no. So I'm rolling this to see if Lake can notice. Chronos did not. Lake does not.
Yikes.
So you guys are just looking throughout this crowd, seeing if you spot anybody weird. And you guys don't really detect anybody. It seems as if they either are not here yet or they're not trying to make moves or anything. You don't know why that would be if the train is going to be here anytime now and they have a plan to hijack it. You'd think they'd be heading out to do something about it or something. And as you guys are looking around and kind of waiting, the train pulls in. Upon the train doors opening, we're going to head over to the other two for a second. We're going to head to the other two for a second. And so, Osei and Lemisk, you two have been here for roughly like a weekish, hanging out with World. He's been telling you about different things before you guys head out to the place you have to go to. You guys have been looking through some of his research. He's been informing you of like different studies they've had that he can divulge the information of. You guys have went back to research the city a little bit. And all in all, it's just been a very like knowledge filled, like real scientific shit going on. And then you guys are chilling basically one day, and it's been I'll say probably a week and a half. And World walks into the room that you two are in, and he starts explaining that they've finally like discovered a little bit more about this like magical anomaly that's occurring that you guys are going to visit any like within a few hours basically because he's gonna portal y'all there. And so he looks at both of you and he goes, so it would seem that we have discovered a little bit of what that magical anomaly that's going on is. It is somewhat connected to you see that that massive magic in the observation room, the one below the glass floor? It seems not too dissimilar. Now, that does raise one other question, which is, well, how is something like that appearing on the surface? That's kind of the scary part, I would say. But supposedly, this isn't the first time this has happened. Organization has been around a long time, and I'm not recent, but I'm recent enough to not know that it has happened before. Supposedly, this is an event that occurs every 100 to 500 years-ish, approximately. And, it can grant people power.
Power, you say?
A lot of power. A lot of witches have become stronger due to this process. Hell, the current Witch King Her
Hmm.
powers stem from it.
And you're saying that this power is not too. Well, I guess it is similar to the power that's near the manor? Am I mistaken on that?
Yeah. I would say that they're similar. They read the same, and it's strange though. It is an unrecorded type of it's an unrecorded type of what's it called? Unrecorded type of magic. Um it seems that it's been around 300 years since the last time it happened. So the Witch King's been alive a long fucking time.
Wow.
Um yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, apparently a lot of the witches guilds in that area worship the site that it's at as some sort of holy ground, and it is viewed as a gift from a higher plane. Although I presume that there is a more scientific reasoning behind it, considering that we have something we are able to see something like it below the observation room, obviously. Um, Now the question is, what type of magic is it, and how does it provide the power that it provides, and where does that power stem from? All of those are unknown.
Hmm. If I was a betting man, I would assume the people in power, or maybe the dreamers, the new ones, would like to know that information as well.
That is why I suspect we will be running into unfavorable parties there. As you guys know, me and the rest of the Truth Seekers will be there. Aside from Justice, Justice will not be there, but all of us will be there. Um, as well as let's see, who else is gonna be there? I do not believe the Witch King is there, but the Witch King has sent people there, so probably just to make sure that everything goes correctly. I'm assuming a lot of the higher ups, chieftains and whatnot, will from the witches guilds surrounding the area will be there from the other islands surrounding it and whatnot. I also imagine we could, although I can't track them, end up meeting some of the members of the Dreamer Society there. Hell, maybe we'll even meet some dreamers there. Old ones. Who knows? Lots of beings that could end up there. But this is something that only people that are in the know go to.
Hmm. And you said, if I'm not mistaken, even Mary seems to be a dreamer, an old one.
Mary is one of the old dreamers, yes.
I wonder if she knows anything about this event. I'm trying to recall if I've ever encountered this. This feels like new information.
Oh,
Hmm.
you can roll in. We can see if you learned anything about it while studying at the witch's library, the library of Hiram.
Okay.
It's a hard check, it's an int check. Hard, but you might know. No, you don't know about
Tough.
it. Yeah, this is. I mean, it's an event that happens once every 1 to 500 years, so not many people are around to experience it, especially multiple times. But also, uh, there you can understand why they don't want the higher ups don't want words of this event getting out to the public. In fact, I'm a little bit amazed.
Fascinating.
I'm a little bit amazed that your friend that led you here got that information. Although, if he got that information from Mary, that would make sense.
Hmm. What do you think, Sir Lemisk? And then he looks to Lemisk. Have you heard of this before?
Because of the circles he's been in, I'll allow him to roll int for it as well.
Okay.
Because of the circles you ran around in.
Ooh, street
Street
knowledge.
knowledge. I can give you street knowledge for that check, yeah. Nope. You do not know. You have not heard of it.
I'm in the doorway, my arms crossed. No, I don't know anything.
Very fascinating.
But I can't wait to see this phenomenon for myself. Nephew, I'll be honest. I believe that is where the God and Goddess are leading me.
Fascinating.
Think so.
Well, it could be something holy. I must admit I was not alive the last time it happened. I am not 300 years old. And
300?
yes, the last time it occurred was 300 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was not alive back then. Well, I've tried to track it. I've gone to that site. Since we've learned about it, I've gone to that area about 2 times, seeing if I can find a point in time in which the event occurred, but it is untrackable. Much like the Dreamers, much like some of the, some of those really grotesque high-level nightmares, some of the angels. Like, I can't track any of that. Anything holy, I'm not allowed to perceive the spots in time of. So, there is some merit to this event being holy in nature. That I do not doubt.
Interesting.
But yes. It seems to be a very important event. I am a little bit fearful of some of the parties we may encounter there. I do wish to ask, would you two try to conceal your identities there? Things could go poorly if, let's say some of those dreamers that have gone against you two were there.
You do make a good point. I guess I wouldn't mind. How about you, Sir Lemisk?
Fine by me.
Then it's a done
All I
deal.
need to be is a witness to the testimony.
That is, Misk, you would make a great truth seeker. Wow, wow. Huh.
With that in mind, come here. I called my nephew Osei over as well. Turn on the camera. Barheads.
Oh,
The
another
road
pair.
ahead is not smooth. I know it already. There are words waiting for me. Sharpened, bitter, unspoken for too long. There are eyes watching, hearts guarded, and wounds still breathing beneath the surface. Corrupted God, you who do not shy away from brokenness, who walk boldly where harmony has failed, go before me. Give us, my party, the strength to face the truth, even if it comes in anger, even if it comes in grief, even if it comes for me. Let me not become what I fear. Let us not answer pride with pride. But if we must fight, let it be for something real. Miracle goddess, you who have weaved peace from the ashes of conflict, who has softened hearts without forcing silence, come with me. Sit in my breath when I want to shout. Steady my hands when they tremble. Remind me that love isn't always soft. Sometimes love must be brave. I do not know what will be said. I do not know who will be listening, but I know that if you walk beside me, the both of you, my God of chaos, the goddess of miracle, walk beside me. I do not have to be perfect. I only have to be present. So we walk forward now. Not with fear, but with faith. Not alone, but with power. Not to win, but to understand. And if conflict comes, when conflict comes, let it clear the way for healing. Let it mean something. Let it end with more than it started. Amen.
Amen. That was truly wonderful. See like a tear down his face.
Yeah, no, I don't know what we're gonna see, who we're gonna face. As you say, world, there's gonna be people who are not, who do not want to see us go home healthy to our families. And so I will take this task. I will veil my identity, and we will persevere. We will find the truth. That I can promise you. Let's turn the camera off. So we got to go in here incognito.
Wow. Thank you so much, Sir Lemisk. I feel like you inspired me for my next poem.
No problem, nephew. Anytime. Use me as a vessel for the waters that you are going to have to voyage through. Okay?
Right.
See what I've done. Learn from my mistakes, nephew. I'm always here should you need anything. Okay? That goes for you too, nephew world. That goes for you too.
Huh. I that was truly something. Go ahead and roll wisdom. Go ahead and roll wisdom for me, and then also the raw D100 on top of that. That's crazy. What? I haven't thought about this. Do we count rolling the same number twice in a roll as a miracle roll? Because the odds of that are technically lower. Hmm.
Hmm.
I'll
How
think
about
on
we
it.
roll for it?
How about we roll for it? Roll a D100. Yeah, roll for it.
Oh,
Dude,
no.
if you'd have done it again,
Oh,
if you would have done it
wow,
again, I would
that's-
have walked out of the room.
What the fuck?
If you would have done it again, I would have walked out of the room, dude. I'd have lost my freaking fucking mind.
That's crazy.
Oh, God. Okay. Alright. So, um, your buff for it is, You got a low whiz roll, so the buff isn't gonna be super crazy, but you guys do get buffs. We will say, considering the event, both of you will get a 10 to your wisdom and a 5 to your agi. Agi would be linked to stealth. So for this event, you guys will be in the robes of the truth seekers, concealing your identities. Acting as if you were truth seekers yourselves. And you guys spend another day or two with World before you go through the portal to the island. And upon stepping foot through the portal, you guys step foot through, and it will go back to the other group that is at the train. So, as the train door opens in front of Lake and Chronos, they will hear a large commotion begin on the train. A lot of people screaming, some people scrambling to get out of the door as it opens, so on and so forth. And you guys will see 6 individuals from the crowd you guys are in begin running towards the doors as you hear a gunshot go off inside of the train. There is a crowd of people running in you guys' direction at this point. And you see these 6 individuals run into the train. You hear the gunshot, and the train acts as if it is about to take off again to another location. What will you do as the doors begin to close while you guys are on this platform?
I turn on the camera and jump on the train.
From your location, that jump, we'll say you're about 20 meters from the train. That jump is pretty, it's doable for you. I guess you're the speed guy, huh?
Yeah.
You know what? Fuck it. Roll me agi.
Roll you agi?
Roll me agi. Roll me agi, and the check is gonna be easier for you than it would somebody else. Wow, you fucking suck. So
I'm packing it up, fellas.
you turn on the camera and begin running forward to jump on the train as the doors are closing. And upon doing it, you actually jump onto the train, but don't realize that it's a train, so it's kind of sloped at the top, and you slip and fall back towards the ground as the door closes. What would you like to do here, Lake?
So I busted my ass already?
No,
I busted my
it was-
ass.
Okay. Sorry, I'm tweaking out. I guess I'm gonna try and help bro up.
Live on television.
Live on television. You go to help Chronos up. First day on the job. You go to help Chronos up as the train begins to take off. I will roll int to see what Iron Wall tries to do here. Same roll as you just did with your agi, actually. The Iron Wall, as you're helping Chronos up, the Iron Wall runs through the crowd behind you guys, attempting to get inside of the train as the door closes. And I will roll agi for him. Low, so that's not likely. And he makes it through in time. Kind of making Chronos look even worse. He makes it through in time, and he is inside of this train that you know has at bare minimum 6+1 people in it that are commandeering this train to try and like steal it. The train begins to take off after you've picked Chronos up off the ground. What would you guys like to do before it fully sets out?
How far is the train?
From you guys, it has just begun to move, so you're pretty close to it because you slipped off. I'd say you're probably about, you're like 10 meters from where you are to the top of the train, and then like in terms of how distance-wise far it is, probably only about like 25-ish meters away, which is something you can
25-ish?
not that steep for you. It's not at full speed yet.
It's not at full speed. How fast are you, Cam? How fast is Lake?
Pretty quick.
Pretty quick, yeah.
I don't know if I can outrun a train.
Well, yeah, but if you guys catch up to it, maybe you could do something before it gets to max speed. Idea.
Okay, so it's still
It's
like
still like it's
slowly
starting to
peeling
pull
off?
out. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so we
I'll
could
grab
act
onto
and
that
then
if I
possibly
need to
act.
dramatically like reach out with my like my corrupted tentacle arm or whatever and
Yeah.
grab the railing.
Yeah.
Th-
Yeah. You could do that, I guess.
Yeah. But it's still going pretty slow, so I think I'll probably just like walk on.
The doors are closed.
Just grab yeah, but like walk up to it and grab the railing on the back, just kind of chill.
Yeah, that's pretty easy for you. Just roll strength, Agi. For me.
Okay.
What do you want to do while this is happening, Chronos?
I'm gonna wait for his roll.
Okay.
Word. I think I'll be alright.
You're good.
Okay, yeah, he's fine. Can I attempt the same thing Lake is doing? Just like try and run up and grab onto the train, onto the rail.
It is definitely going to be a harder check for you, but do go for
Would it still be strength
Agi strength. Yeah.
Agi strength.
You would be
Okay.
jumping to the back of it though. So you're the one having to close the distance. He has like the tentacle arm.
You're right.
Like I mean, you can do it. It's just going to be a harder check than him.
Surely I pass this, right, fellas?
I don't know if
just
you. I don't know if you could do worse than you already have. Is what I'm saying.
Trust me, I got this.
Imagine rolling the 1.
That's what I'm saying. I got this, bro.
Okay, all right. Get to work.
Let me
get to
lock
work,
in. Let me
work.
get
Yeah,
this.
yeah. Roll the 1. Roll the 1.
Let me get this nat 1 real quick.
Yeah, go for it. Oh, okay. A big roll.
If anything, Cam could not Cam.
I
Lake-
want you
Lake could reach his arm
to
out.
roll me.
Yeah, I can reach out and grab him, but I gotta put my fear energy into it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Ooh, you know what?
Would that affect me? Because I'm a
Is
living
it worth
weapon?
it?
It would affect you. Because
It would
it's
fuck up
godly.
our
Would?
whole relationship, bro.
Oh.
I mean, it depends. There are 2 rolls that you guys would have to do that could
I mean, you would
maybe
be
make nothing
changed.
happen. It depends. It depends on how long you're in contact for. And it wouldn't be long, so it
Okay.
will be a roll after the fact for both of you to see how much it affects you.
And
Gotcha.
that gets me corrupted like
It won't corrupt you.
mist
You
guy
will
at
not
one
be in
point, right?
contact long enough to get
Okay.
people corrupted.
Okay. And what was the other thing you were trying to say? The GM?
I'm saying that it would be another roll after you guys get on there to determine how much it affects you.
Oh no, not about the corrupted arm thing. I feel like there was
No,
something else you were gonna say
No.
before I. Oh, okay.
it's just he. Are you okay with the what's
Fuck
happening?
it.
With
It's the
him like
only
grabbing
choice
you
we
on.
got.
Okay.
So-
Then you so you grab onto the back of this train with your tentacle from range, Cam, and you start pulling yourself forward. And as you land on the railing, you see Chronos making it, and he jumps to reach for the rails on the back as you did, and he completely clears the gap. But as he's about to grab onto the railing, you notice that he's a little bit short, and you reach over with the tentacle as you have gotten over the railing to try to grab him and bring him on. So we'll have 2 checks here to determine how much this fucks you up. This first check could prevent the second check from ever happening if it's good enough. So, Mercy, I want you to roll endurance.
Yep, I figured, but that's a chance I'm willing to make.
Yeah,
That's
go
a
for
chance
it.
I'm willing to take. I believe
for
it
it.
is 20 endurance. My
Yeah, you got
endurance
it.
is not the greatest.
Got it. So you
Yeah.
aren't getting fucked up by it, at least. That's good. So you grab onto his arm and feel this the corrupted energy in it. You've seen a few things of it on TV, so it's not unexpected, but you didn't know how it would interact with you. You grab onto it and you start kind of perceiving the nightmare energy that he's giving off for a brief second. Lake, roll wisdom. Could be scary.
At this point, I've kind of realized what's gonna happen, so I'm trying to restrain.
Oh!
I I don't feel too good,
Fuck.
Mr. Stark.
Oh, bro, that's my first nat 100 of the
Is it
campaign.
actually?
Yes.
Don't fuck with me right now, okay? Don't
Actually,
fuck
you know what?
with
It
me
might
right
be my second.
It's your second, I think. Oh wow.
Did you get one against Ben? Yeah.
Oh god. So I mean, it's not
Oh.
you're not in contact long enough to get full corrupted, at least. But this shit is gonna hurt. So you grab onto his arm, and looking forward, you see the corrupted nightmare energy around him as he pulls you over the railing. And after he has let go of your hand, long after he has let go of your hand, you are on the ground looking up, and behind him you're still seeing the visage of Lapidus staring directly into your soul behind him. You do not know how to comprehend what you are perceiving as you look towards Lake, and I want you to take probably well, it's getting halved. Let me read the spell. I want you to take 92 mental.
I don't feel too good, Mr. Stark. Can I get an aspirin? I got a headache. You said 92?
Yeah, 92.
Okay.
So you would be
Oh,
at
man. How?
well, luckily for you, you leveled up your mental before this, so you'd be at 158.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, and
You wanted to
Chronos
say it's sorry?
Chronos will also take a little bit to join you later on the train. So you guys, there is a door directly in front of you. There's also the roof of the train, the typical train heist stuff. What do you guys want to do as the train has now reached full speed on its way out of the station?
I don't like the barnacle.
What are you guys thinking about doing? Chronos, you Eesh.
I'm dying.
You are looking rough. You might get the
We should get this checked out.
we should get this checked out. You might get the nightmare resistance skill for that. It depends on if you have another interaction like that or not. But yeah, so this is a Lake decision. Lake, what would you like to do? There's a door in front of you. There's the roof. There's typical train heist stuff. Chronos is he's gonna need a little bit, and you realize that.
All right. Just gonna walk straight in, like I'm supposed to be there.
Okay. Um, you're gonna try to open the door. Yeah, you can open the door. Door's fine. You open it. You walk in like you're supposed to be there. This train car is empty. It would seem. I mean, there seems to be like a few things back here that are like being transported. Being like a few boxes. Obviously, this was originally a thing that was supposed to be like shipped to the. This train was going to a museum. So, you can tell that a lot of these are like just artifacts, art pieces, stuff like that were heading there. But it seems that these aren't like the important ones. It seems like they have like a multi-layered system here where a lot of the important ones are on the train car in the middle of the entire train, and a lot of the like extra stuff is on the train cars in the back. So it seems they have like multiple train cars worth of things carrying. There's nobody in here, nor does it seem that there are any cameras in here. So they have no vision of you as of now. They have no idea that you're even there.
Huge. Can I help Chronos in?
You Chronos roll endurance.
Come on in, big dog. Yeah.
All
You
right,
alright, buddy?
Chronos finally gets up. He's like able to exist again.
You alright, buddy?
What the fuck was that?
Sorry about that, man. It's new. Yeah,
I
I'm
stared
like,
at my so time.
yeah, man, like,
Who was
in
that?
there. So, you'll live, but we got to do the heist. So, come on.
Anyway. And I go with like some dying.
You guys hear three gunshots go off in one of the train cars over. I guess I do get to do an
You said
extra.
3 gunshots?
Yeah, 3 gunshots go off. I
Okay.
will this extra do 100 for something different. You guys hear 3 gunshots go off, and then you hear somebody get slammed to the ground.
All right. Can we look around the I don't know. Can we look around the car that we're in for like any sort of information about the train or anything like that?
There is
Train map.
you can roll dex. I mean, there's not gonna be a train map in here, but if you roll a 100, I'll give it to you.
Let's go. You said Dex?
Yeah, roll dex. Or if you roll a nat 100, got it. Yeah, there's not one in here. This is just a bunch of like museum artifacts, art pieces, stuff like that in here.
All right. All right, let's just get it over with. We're gonna go to the next car where the guy just got dogged.
Yeah. You guys walk in there, and then let me roll this as well. You guys walk in there, and you see, Ironwall with 1 bullet wound in his shoulder. And he seems like it's definitely hurt him a little bit, but he also has 1 guy on the ground, like in a chokehold. As you guys walk in. Upon seeing this, the other 2 we're gonna see if they shoot at you or not. They shoot at you or go to the next train car over. One of them runs back upon seeing he has backup, and the other one will attempt to take a shot at. I should have said beforehand. All right, we'll attempt to take a shot at one being Lake, two being Chronos. All right. So the other one stays, kind of bitches at his friend who's running away, and then takes a shot at you, Lake. As you see Iron Wall kind of just Batman destroying this guy on the ground in front
Real? Shit, man.
Also, it's obviously like a small handgun. It's not.
Yeah. Can I just? I'm just gonna do rule through fear.
That's all. Yeah, that's valid.
Try and hit him and buddy behind him if I can.
I will roll Agi for the other guy to see if he's made it to the other train car yet or not. It's not high, so yeah.
This random goon number
the
4 is
other,
about to get
the
trauma.
other guy hasn't made it into the other car yet, so you will do rule through fear, and it will knock both of them out immediately.
Damn.
The bullet does hit you though.
Yeah, it had to happen.
Yeah, the bullet hits you. The cameras are still on, by the way, so that kind of just gave you bonus points. Chronos still looks like a bitch. So you take this bullet wound, and roll endurance for me. Determine how much damage you take here.
Gotcha. Boom. Boom.
Ooh, yeah, you're taking 50 stamina damage right there.
Yeah.
The Iron Wall turns back and looks at you after beating the shit out of the one guy on the ground. He looks at you and goes, you know, hey, the bullets do a little bit more damage than I thought they would. That shit does, it kind of hurts. It kind of hurts. He looks at Chronos. He goes, what the fuck happened to you? You can like look in your eyes and see that there is something like incessantly wrong.
Don't worry about him.
I saw.
Whatever, man. We got people to fight.
Whatever, man.
I turn back to Iron Wall and I go, for a guy named Chronos, this does not value time for shit.
What I'm saying, he stood on a fucking tree the entire time when I was out there doing a fucking whatever.
Yeah. All right, let's go.
All right, you guys continue walking forward. Upon entering the next car, you see more boxes, a lot more boxes. There are large ones in here, some like old weapons and whatnot that look important. And you also see some automated guns appear from like the corners of the room. There are now 4 automated guns on the train that are aiming directly at you guys as you walk in. But it seems as though they just activate upon like the door opening, but they do not actually have a direct line of sight towards you currently, except for the ones way in the back on the other side of the train car. They would, but there's boxes in the way. The other 2 guns are directly to your, like, the corner to the left and right of the door you're currently walking through.
So I could grab one.
If you were fast enough, in theory, fast and strong.
Ooh. Let's run it.
Okay. Which side?
Left.
Okay. Yeah, you can roll me agi.
Got you.
That's a decent agi roll. I will roll the flat dex for the gun. The gun does notice you as you're approaching. But I will let you, since you were somewhat fast, roll strength for me to see if you can, instead of trying to like take the gun with ease, you can just rip it off the mount. Although this is a really
Got
hard
you.
check. Yeah, the gun does begin to fire as you like grab onto it. And we are going to roll to see how many hit. If it is over a 100 rolled here, it will hit, and it is going to shoot 4 times. Okay. That's 2. That's 3. Wow. Whoa, what?
Aura.
Yeah, so you put your arms around this mounted turret, and as it
Turned him to a stormtrooper.
as it begins firing at you, as you put your arms around it to try to rip it off of its mount, it takes a shot and you kind of dodge it, finally getting a good grip on it, and you begin to rip it, and it begins to fire 3 separate shots past your head as you rip it out of the ground, from beneath itself, and it is no longer active. It's broken. That was aura. The roll there was crazy. The 97,
Yeah, that
98,
was
99,
awesome.
that's insane. That's literally one like that. Wow. We got crazy rolls today.
After announcing, yeah, it was pretty sick.
Uh,
Mike Theory.
yeah. So upon this happening, though, the other gun on the other side of the room does notice you. Chronos, what do you do in this instant?
Uh, Shit, I'm the melee guy.
Kinda.
Oh.
Got non melee stuff.
I do. Can I even do that? Oh, I can. Me.
Also, you're kind of forgetting that you have gun gauntlets to play with.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. I just thought that
Gun
would do
gauntlets, by the way.
lower damage, bro. I'll be honest.
Oh no, it would. I was just saying that you were saying you're a melee guy. It's like, no, you're literally built in. You can do both.
You're right. You're right. Um, would you allow me then, since I would have at least somewhat knowledge of a gun, to try and take a gun from a crate and use it to destroy the turret?
You could try to
Or
see if
not?
there's any guns in the crates. That is, roll dex for me. See if you roll agi and then dex for me, because you do have to run past it to get to one of the boxes.
Alright.
But there is some large boxes in the room. Roll dex.
Oh, that was Agi.
Oh yeah, that was agi to
Oh,
make it
it
pass.
was-
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
now roll dex.
Roll dex. Which dex is 20.
No, there's a box. One of the larger boxes does look slightly different. It does seem to be transporting some type of weaponry in it. You can't tell because it's not open. You can't tell if it's firearms or not. So, like, you could try to open it and see. But you opening it, in the time it would take you, the gun is gonna let off 2 shots. And I'm gonna coin flip to see which one of you.
I got that.
Okay.
Would it be strength to open
Yeah,
up the box?
the
or-
strength.
Okay.
I forgot to say. 2 is Chronos, 1 is Lake. Alright, it's gonna try to shoot it like
Yeah, I thought we were gonna whatchamacallit, keep on with the 1 and 2 we did earlier.
Yeah, that's
It seems like you did.
I just made it.
45.
Okay, roll your strength.
Yeah. Okay.
Um
Damn. I'm rolling low
okay, it's
today.
gonna take you a little bit longer to open it. It is going to fire off 2 shots at you, Cam. Because there is nothing obstructing it, now it's just if it rolls over an 80. That shit is definitely hitting. That shit is
Oh.
alright, Cam. What do you want to do? One of these is guaranteed going to hit you, but what do you want to do?
Um, man. Sorry. Thinking here.
Yeah, you're good.
I don't know. I don't think that there's anything I can really do. I want to try and like block or do anything that I can with that, but I don't know that I have anything in my kit that
I mean,
We'll do
you
that.
could
need like a key shield.
you could just block, yeah. I mean, not a key shield.
Yeah.
Definitely block.
Yeah, just I need to make myself a key shield.
That is something you could try to come up with, yeah.
All right.
But yeah,
Yeah, I'm just gonna
so-
try and block, I guess, man.
Yeah, try to
'cause
block.
Them bullets are coming.
Them bullets are coming, and one of them,
There's a hollow point.
one
I
of them's a
know
hollow
it.
point that I roll to see if it crits. Crit is over a 90 on a raw D100. Okay. So they are coming at you, and they are going to do, since you're blocking, they're going to do, I gotta do some math real quick. Have a flat number.
4,000.
No. Bu- bu- Okay. We'll be taking 100 from this.
Nice.
Yeah, it's these guns fucking hurt. Big ass guns.
Yeah.
But you still look
Oh.
sick on the camera. You're actually generating hype for your next combat, to be fair. Generated like 3 stacks of it. Chronos, if there was negative hype, would have right now.
Yeah, I have negative aura.
Go ahead and
I'm literally just enabling Lake, bro.
yeah,
Lake's
just
aura farming.
roll strength to well, you open the crate now. Upon
Okay.
opening it, you do notice that it has a lot of old weaponry in it, like kind of antique weaponry, but there is antique firearms in there. So there's like a few, like if you wanted to use like a real dog shit rifle, you could
I'm still gonna take the rifle.
the rifle. Now, we'll say that you know what? Yeah, roll a raw d100 for me. We got a luck check here or
Who, me?
anything. Yep.
I bet.
There is not a bullet in the old rifle.
That's fine.
At this point, Lake has moved to cover. There, he has moved behind some boxes. No longer directly in line of sight after being fucking annihilated by bullets. But you are still in range of it, so you've got one thing you can do before it will attempt to fire.
Before it will attempt to fire. All right. Oh.
I'll say from the position you guys are at, if Lake were to exit his cover, he would either be seen by the gun in the direction you just came from, or one of the guns on the other side of the car. So he's kind of pinned here. You are obscured from both sides, but if you were to exit cover going forward, like going towards the other car, then you would be seen by the one of the guns up top as well. But if you were going back, then you're seen by that gun, but there's like a box in between you and the guns, and kind of you have like a good angle of like sneaking it.
This train left from like what was it, Mechanist, right?
No.
However you pronounce this.
No. This train was crafted by people from Mechanist.
Can I like roll int or something to see if I know what the turrets are? See if there's any weakness.
A solid point, yeah. You can. Ties a Mechanist.
Okay. That's int, right?
Roll yeah, int plus 10.
Int plus 10? Alright. I'm getting a circumstance bonus.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. You can recognize the guns, the tech that's used. You know the manufacturer personally. Actually, they didn't make your gun gauntlets, but they're where you go for like ammo a lot. You know that the turrets are heat sensing, so you can create a target for them to hit, kinda, that if it is hotter than body temperature, it will not directly aim at you guys for as long as that thing exists. You also know that like the mounts that they are on are pretty flimsy. It's why he was able to rip one up so easily earlier, because they are made for mass production, not like super. The guns themselves are quality assured, but the parts surrounding the guns are. And beyond that, they can do a lot of damage, but they are not piercing rounds, so it's why blocking actually did help Cameron a lot there earlier.
Huge.
The problem is just that you had the one with the giga hit, so it did
Yeah.
slightly extra damage, and then also had a chance. But realistically, they deal about 50 a shot.
Wondering if what was it? Wondering if Dark Slash would, because I have a stack. I'm wondering if Dark Slash would do anything to that base. Probably would destroy it.
Yeah, probably would destroy it.
Yeah, it does like 145.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's Dark Slash the base, the flimsy base with Dark Slash.
You can Dark Slash the base. You would have to exit cover for that. You fine with that?
Yeah, I get shot at like 3 times, right?
It depends. Roll agi.
Roll agi. Alright. Agility 35. Oh, it's rolling dice.
It will shoot twice. So
Okay.
if it rolls, since you're running directly at it, if it rolls over an 80, a shot's going. Okay. Well,
I could take it, boss.
gotta. So they will both fire at you as you are running towards it. You set off Dark Slash as it unleashes 2 rounds into you. You'll be taking the full damage because you not block, but roll endurance for me.
Good old endurance.
See how eased up you get. Okay, no, you'll just take the normal damage. You're gonna take 100.
Alright.
But you do destroy it. And so you guys can walk around in the back of this train car without activating the 2 other guns. You can kind of prepare a battle plan for whatever you want to do with them, with the knowledge that they are heat-seeking and they have the weak base.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I try and like maybe run between covers and send a boulder splitting wave at one of the, like, some sort of energy wave? Yeah, like a key wave at the base.
From where you're at, if you were fine with destroying a little bit of the train, it could cause different problems. But if you were fine with potentially destroying a little bit of the train, depending on like how good your aim is, you could destroy one from like the cover you've been sitting behind. Because it's like this box in the bottom left corner of the room, and then there's like the row of seats behind you, and then directly behind that row of seats in the top left corner of the room is one of the turrets. And so
Yeah.
you're kind of behind that box at an angle.
Gotcha. No, I don't want to do that. I'm gonna roll Midas.
That is a fun option.
Crazy.
Don't say it.
I'm not. I won't. I will not. So yeah, wow. Wait, that's actually such a good one for you. Here.
Yeah.
That summons a guy.
Yeah.
And what was the last move you did? Oh, technically, what you did to Chronos earlier counts as Dreadlash.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So that was the damage that was taken. So
Well, I used rule through fear
you use
after
roll through
that.
fear after that. So well, it's a move done, not the last move you did.
Oh, okay, got you.
So you did.
But I would rather use Dreadlash.
Yeah, so you can summon an ethereal ally, and it will use Dreadlash on either of the turrets. Just choose one. Because it's not a corporeal being, so they're not going to detect it either. It can't be like destroyed or not.
Oh,
Like a
sick.
ghost.
I guess I'll use it on the one furthest from us, and then we can just kind of bum rush the last one.
Yeah, the one in the top right gets ripped from its base by Dreadlash. You guys can run towards the other turret if you want. You guys are both fine with that idea.
Bomb rushing the last third, yeah.
Okay. Both of you roll Agi.
I'm cool with that. Alright.
Okay.
35.
Ah,
Man.
damn, some Godspeed.
Real?
Some
What I'm
Godspeed.
saying. That's crazy.
Um, Cam, you rolled pretty well. So you guys both run at it, and it is torn between what it's going to shoot at. It's only going to be able to let one shot off before Lake makes it there in time. It does fire at Chronos one time. So we are going to roll for it. Chronos, you are going to take a shot to the chest for 50 before you guys both make it to it and
Huge. On to the next.
yeah. You guys go to the next train car,
Mm-hmm.
and it is not as heavily defended. There are
Okay.
even more boxes than there were in the last car. This one seems to be like where the bulk of what they're shipping out is from the museum, or for the museum. You guys roll dex for me.
What is my dex? Should be high. No, it isn't. It's 20. I should raise that.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
never mind.
fucking finally.
There we go.
So
Dividends.
you guys both notice in the corner of the room, you notice in a display case that there is a mask. Upon reading the like stuff scattered next to it, you see that this reads like a magical artifact. It is the Mask of the Ice Queen. And it seems to be something that is very like sacred to witches. So I would say that you guys recognize that this is probably a thing worth taking. Granted, if you guys wanted to roll dex again just to see what else is here, you can. But you would say that this is like the primary thing. This is why they took the train for. And the implication of it is kind of fucked up because you're like, oh, well, this is a witch's artifact, but it's being taken to some scientific museum in the Theosophical Society. Wonder where they got that from. But yeah, so you guys do see the actual objective here. On noticing it, you guys hear the door open from the train car in front of you. And upon that happening, I'm going to roll this. Fast Bro is. You guys see Ironwall run past you, and like straight up Might Guy dynamic entry, the guy opening the door. Taking him out as 3 more people appear behind that guy, and he kind of like hides back around the corner, like the wall that's connected to the door. And you see these 3 armed men entering the room, aiming towards where Ironwall is at. But they are not looking directly at you. So you guys can maybe use that to your advantage.
Alrighty.
Yep. I'm gonna try and clock one.
Put a clock one.
I am gonna throw a gun at one and also do the same.
You do
Throw
have the
I
gun
have
still, yeah. You still have the gun. Roll dex for throwing the gun. And
Yeah.
both of you roll agi to rush the other
If
targets.
it hits, I'll ask a question.
Okay. Not gonna
Dex
be
is 20.
hard to hit, I don't think.
It is in my case. The universe hates me today.
Roll agi, like,
you can't
roll
do it.
agi.
Here.
Okay. As you throw this gun and completely whiff, it bounces off the ceiling, completely like causing all the rest of them to like shift their attention over to where you guys are at. completely alerting them to your position. But as that happens, Cam is able to kind of do like a kick off the wall into one of them, knocking him out, kind of catching the other two off guard, rattling them because they don't know who's where. Blake is there now, essentially almost like he teleported. There was this gun that came flying at them that missed, and now they're looking at you. But there's also the guy in the corner who took out the guy before with Iron Wall, so they're very confused now. Like, you are closest. What do you want to do while they're confused?
Leg sweep.
Leg sweep.
Leg sweep.
Leg sweep. One of them. Go ahead and roll me Agi. See how fast you are with it.
Misdirection. That was the plan.
I will have them roll this if they are. Nope. He gets swept. He like turns to look towards Chronos, and as he does, you sweep his legs out from beneath him and he falls to the ground. The other guy now turns and is aiming his gun directly at you, Lake. Chronos, what do you do?
I am just gonna say, fuck it, and I'm gonna bomb rush him and try
You
and
can
hit the shit
roll
out of him.
Agi.
Roll at
We
you.
know how you roll. Roll Agi.
Yeah. We're gonna keep pushing it.
Godspeed, by the
It'll
way.
work eventually.
Jesus Christ, dude. You begin running towards the other guy and begin like trying to kind of like stumbling your way past boxes, realizing you're kind of a point A to point B runner. You're not good with obstacles, so you're like trying to weasel your way around stuff. And I'm going to see how fast this guy is. And Iron Wall is not fast enough to do anything. Lake.
What
Roll a raw D100. We're gonna go D100 for D100 for a second. We're gonna see which one of you two interacts first. If it's you or the guy with the gun pointed at you. Holy fuck. Yeah, what do you do?
Bro completes me.
Bro completes me. That's crazy. He does. 8, 9, 10, 100.
So I beat him to the gun.
There it was one more guy. He had a gun pointed at you.
Okay.
Because he swept the other guy.
Gotcha. Okay. If I get the jump on him, I'm gonna just try and take out his knees.
You
Send him flying forward.
I mean, you interacted. You reacted first, so you do get to take out his knees.
Cool.
You lunge forward, launching yourself towards his knees, bringing him to the ground. As he lets a shot off, and it's not aimed, so I'm just gonna roll a raw D100. And for comedic effect, if it rolls over a 95, it just hits somebody at random. Okay. It missed. So he gets brought to the ground as he fires a shot off. And Lake, what would you like to do to this guy that's on the ground? The other guy that you swept is now beginning to get back up, by the way.
Guy who's on the ground. I'm gonna try and just knock him out.
Yeah.
And then turn and use the corrupted god on the other guy.
Well, roll strength for
Before
your
you can
hit
get
on this
back
guy
up.
on the ground. Roll strength. I'm gonna roll endurance for him. High.
Gotcha.
Oh my god, yeah. Knocking him out.
Please. Okay.
That's good enough. Yeah. You bring your camera down on top of his head, and he falls unconscious as the other guy gets up behind you. What did you say you wanted to do?
Use a corrupted god
Oh.
on the other guy.
There is a problem with you using corrupted god. Well, I don't know if you really care. But there is a slight issue. There is somebody with a mental affliction currently aboard that is just not just But roll endurance for me, Chronos, as he casts corrupted god. Oh my fucking god, dude! How are you so awful? I just don't get it. I just don't get it.
This is my career lowest.
This-
I'm bottom of the barrel. I'm washed up. My goat's washed. I'm my own goat.
Oh god. Yeah, you
So how
cast
much damage?
you cast
Or do I
corrupted
flat out
god.
die?
You cast corrupted god, and the guy who has just gotten back up and turned to you, he looks towards you as this visage of a dark otherworldly being appears around you as you stand up and look him in his eyes, Ghost Rider-esque. And upon doing so, he feels his sanity depleting as he sees the same vision that you perceived when you looked into Lapidus's eyes of the world beneath him turning into a dark water which nothing could be seen out of, and he sees your eyes shining as if they were a moon in the sky above him. I'm going to roll endurance to see how well he can endure this. Roll wisdom for me, Cam. This is going to affect 2 people. So
Sorry about this, team.
I
Big
need
wisdom
this.
roll, big
well,
wisdom
Chronos,
roll.
at least it's not physical contact this time, so it's actually
Okay.
not that strong against you.
Okay.
So you're gonna take like 20 mental, mercy, just for the lingering effect. But you've dealt with this once before, and it's not physical contact, so you can recognize it's not as bad. But for this guy, he cannot endure it, and he goes mad before both of you, watching as Cameron becomes essentially a god to him, and his mind begins corrupting as he falls to the ground and gets knocked out. You do not know if he is dead or not, or if he is going to be the same person when he wakes. He's done. He's on the ground.
It was 20, right?
Yeah, 20.
Ooh.
Also, for the hell of it, just because it'd be funny, I'm gonna roll endurance for. Okay, yeah, the Iron Wall can see it. He sees, bro. He goes, "Oh damn, real corrupted dark god shit. That's fucked up." He sees it.
Just know. I'm
Yeah.
also knower.
He's a knower. Yeah, he sees it. He goes, but yeah, so you guys continue forward. Now that you have dealt with those people, and you head into the next car. It seems to be about 1 car away from the front of the train now. And upon getting there, you see 2 more individuals, just chilling, sitting down. And one of them sees both, like, all 3 of you walk in and looks over at the other people on the ground behind you guys. And he looks back over at you guys, and he looks at Lake, and he looks at Chronos, and then he just picks up a book and starts reading it as if you guys aren't there. And the other guy, I'm going to roll int to see if he chooses to interact with you guys or not. Low int, he does. High int. Okay, he sees both of you, realizes that nobody else was able to stop you guys, and they both just let you through. They're not dying for this. And you guys make it to the front of the train where there is one last guy kind of driving it. And he sees you guys pull in, and he immediately gets panicked. What do you guys do to this guy that is driving the train?
Um, I don't know. I think we just kind of like we just like, yo, you're gonna be good. We're not gonna kill you, bro. As long as you're chill. I mean, come on, man. You're me?
He probably. I mean, most people would know who
We're
you
gonna win
are.
that?
Most people would know who you are. I'm gonna roll his int. Okay, it's taking a second. Taking a sweet ass time actually.
What in the
That's
heck?
what happened to me.
What in the heck right now?
It's still the roll is still going. I'm a refresh.
What the crud right now?
Yo, what the crud? All right. Now we'll roll again. Okay, he has no idea who you are, so he's still scared. He's not like he doesn't he isn't super trusting of you guys. He looks at both of you and kind of looks back. He goes, do either of you know how to drive a train?"
Why did you hijack it then?
No, I'm saying that because that's kind of my chip for not getting killed here, is that I'm driving the train we're currently on.
Yeah.
And if
No, we need someone.
one, okay. So,
How about you just take us where we're going, and
Okay.
then we never have to see each other again.
well, we have some people that are supposed to meet us when we get there. I mean,
I appreciate you being so giving with the information.
I mean,
This clearly seems like something that could work.
okay.
So, you just tell us what's supposed to happen when you get there.
So we're supposed to get there. There's this noble art collector guy that's supposed to meet us, that wanted the Ice Queen's mask for himself, along with a decent amount of the other relics that are here. We were gonna pass them off to him and his little fucking circle. We were gonna get paid a lot of fucking money.
Mm,
Right.
He's one of those assholes that live in the capital of the Theosophical Society.
Where's the Ice Queen's mask?
It was in that car back there. It was like 2 cars back from here. You guys did see it on your way here.
Yeah, I know. I just remembered that. Sorry
Yeah.
about that. Like, right, we walked fucking right past it.
Yeah.
All right.
I
We're like,
My question more so is like, if I drive you guys there, he's got a lot of money and a lot of people that work under him. There's gonna be like a whole thing going on. And it wouldn't be great for you guys either. I mean, you guys would be considered criminals in the Theosophical Society, so.
thank God we have a diplomat piloting this train.
He is actually, him and the other two, the ones at the front, were meant to be better at talking because they actually, the train was hijacked technically before it even got to the place. And it was just, they essentially he's a hired guy that just is working with them because they needed somebody who could drive a train. So he's not technically in their organization. The other two at the front of the train were meant to calm people so that nobody had to get injured and they could just let them go. That's why everybody was able to leave the train. They don't care about the people, they just want the stuff on board.
Yeah.
So they're all meant to be better at talking.
All right. Well, let's just take the relic then and dip. I think we just take the relics.
You just, but
a moving train?
I mean, we'll get bro to stop. We could just go to a separate stop. No, are there any breakoffs?
You're right.
Let me actually check.
I feel like Professor Layton.
His Dex. Looking at the map. He doesn't see any, he's not seeing anything. Let's see if he has any knowledge of these tracks because he drives trains. Yeah, there is technically a break off, but it requires going past the stop we're supposed to stop at.
So they'll have a heads up.
So,
Alright, man.
yeah.
I'm lost then. I'm so confused.
Huh.
So why is this guy doing a heist if he works with the Theosophical Society? Am I
Because
losing my mind?
he wants the artifacts that we have on board for himself. These were meant to be going to a museum.
So we could just get him to turn himself in then.
This place is a tyranny.
Can we not just like
Turn him into who?
Oh my god, I'm the ops. I'm the ops. Let's go to the next stop. Let's go to a separate stop.
He said, I'm the ops. He said, oh, I get it.
Oh my god, dude, I was playing Gestapo.
Yeah, so, I mean, we could go, if you want to take the stuff we have on board, we would go through the next stop without stopping, and then hit the break off and maybe get to another place. They would know about it, but not a terrible idea. The problem is that I think my thing is you guys have hijacked a moving train and got to me, which means you either killed or got rid of everybody else on board somehow.
We smoked him.
Yeah, that's kind of what I assumed.
Yep.
So because of that, I'm not really in fear of danger that will befall you guys, but if we stop at the next stop, I mean, somebody's killing me. So, at this point, like either you guys seem pretty nice actually, so I'll assume you guys won't kill me. But I get there and then this quote unquote art collector, I think he wants it because they're magical artifacts and wants to use their powers. But he gets his knights to kill me or whatever, or I manage to escape, and then people I was supposed to be doing the job for hunt me down and kill. You see the problem here?
Right.
Yeah, that is that's fucked up a little bit.
I mean, yeah, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
It sounds like you can't win. So, I mean, we'll try and help you out, but
Oh, your mom
if you
has
gotta
that.
die at this point, I'd appreciate if you could just drop us off then, I guess, and then just go get killed by someone.
Wow.
It seems like, I mean, I'm rooting for you, but it seems like you kind of gave up on yourself already. I don't know.
I mean, I'm just more so saying, is there any way that we could find a way to make a plan that doesn't result in me dying?
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, man. You could come with us. We got a guy who like has a church full of people he just found on the street. You could come with us, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, he'll turn your ass to a skill point.
That reminds me, I have like that
Yeah.
adventure play or whatever
Yeah, the quest.
from last session. That's fine.
Okay. All right. So, where do we want to stop? Do we want to stop at the next stop where the guy's supposed to meet us, or do we want to keep going past that?
Up to you, like.
Actually, do you guys know of anywhere we could go?
There's a s- there's an air train to North Eden.
We have, well, that's on a different continent.
Bro, what the I need a map.
I've explained it to you before, but I understand. I understand.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. But the train system we have goes throughout the 3 continents that are connected, which are, here in the Theosophical Society, the Chained Lands, and the Golden Age Society. Technically, there is a sky train being built out to Numidia, but that has been halted because of people going to war with Numidia.
Right. Right.
There is a sky train to a small island off the coast, but that's not really a place for secrets to be kept. That shit is the opposite. Lots of criminal shit happens there. We wouldn't be getting away from no.
Yeah.
The chain lance is where no one would really look.
A lot of bad shit going on in the Chain Lands.
But I don't know. We'll have to get word to Crosswise somehow. Or I can.
See, he knows the name Crosswise. That guy would also be this. Oh. He does know who Crosswise is. What about Crosswise? Doesn't that guy like brutal guy, right?
You know, he's actually a sweetheart once you get to know him, man. So
Really?
yeah,
On
really.
the TV, you just see him like ripping through giant monsters.
Yeah, well. Right. All right.
Us really redoing that? Damn.
Well,
Maybe I shouldn't
you
sleep on
know,
that guy.
I mean, I just didn't know.
that's his job. You know, so I mean, people can't.
Okay. Yeah. Well, then we will skip the next stop and just keep going until we can find somewhere in the Chainlands or the Golden Age Society to stop at. I suppose.
Perfect.
There's a chance
Perfect.
that we will meet some. They might try to do something about us once we skip the next station. So if they do, that's you guys got it.
Yeah.
Um,
We'll be all right.
I believe it. I believe it. And you guys kind of go back into the next car over where the other 2 guys are at, and where Iron Wall is sitting against the wall. And you guys kind of just take your seat and wait to see what happens. As they take their seats, we will head over to the desert. But not the desert. Because you guys are on an island. Again, I'm not a map for an area you're gonna go to. But you, Osei, and Lemisk, you step foot through this portal and make it to an island. You are there with the world, and it's a tropical island. It looks pretty nice here. It feels pretty nice. It's not like a place that either of you have ever really been to. It's like a very despite the fact that there's you're not in the direct vicinity of anything uh like a city or anything. You can tell that it's a pretty calm place. There might be some monsters here that live here, but you wouldn't expect like a nightmare to be here. And so you guys are walking with your boy World and walking forward some more, and he kind of turns to both of you as you guys are now finally on a small dirt path that looks like it leads through a valley into a city or town of some sort, a village maybe. And you World turns to both of you. He goes, so there are a few things I would like to say before we get there. First, I would like to say that after this is all said and done, we have a meeting spot somewhere on the island where the Truth Seekers are supposed to meet and talk about, we're discussing and deciding what we're going to do about this current situation, this current anomaly. I would love to bring you two there as guests. So, here is the location, and he hands both of you a scrap of paper with the location written on it. And then he goes, on top of that, there are a few creatures that live here that are slightly dangerous, but nothing that you two wouldn't be able to handle, considering you do it as a profession. They're not really normal compared to the monsters in most places. They've not been tainted by magic or nightmare energy. This island is very secluded from the rest of the world. On top of that, there are about 3 or 4 witches guilds that live on this island, and they are all very holy. They all worship this island with sincere reverence. So I would ask that you guys try not to do anything to harm the island if you can avoid it. And that's about it. I mean, there's not much that needs to be explained. This place is a pretty unique place, all things considered. I will be heading off to meet with some of the other Truth Seekers. You two may continue forward this path. It leads straight to the village we are to meet in, and where the anomaly is taking place. You will be able to, the closer you get, the more you will feel the magic swirling in the air. It'll be unmistakable. So, unless you two have any further questions, feel free to go on.
Thank you, World. We appreciate your kindness. Really.
Well, I appreciate that you two are willing to take the time out of your day to do so much for the Truth Seekers. But till we meet next, sometime tomorrow, I will bid you farewell. And you see him kind of walk towards a little forest clearing on the side as you two continue on this road. It's the village. And continue on the road. I want you two to roll 3 encounter checks for me. We're all doing hundreds. Those are all pretty good. All right, Josh, roll yours. Okay, and Okay, so you guys avoid encounters for the most part. Sure. Just before reaching the town, I will only one of these. They seem to be some sort of. There seems to be some sort of like a lizard creature. That is native to this island that you guys and it appears in front of you and attacks you as you're about to make it. Uh, and it doesn't seem too strong. No, it's some sort less. So I want you to. Okay, I'm gonna put the turn orders up. How do I? There we go. Okay. And add it. Ahead and put your 10 Dex. Okay. So, Lemis, you'll be taking the when it attacks you guys on the road.
Okay. All right. We are going to start by sending out Crystal. These are nightmare shot.
Still does the laser. Um, so so it will have so that is going to deal how much damage?
It's 90. Is it?
Um,
I mean, is it 20 plus a 90 or
it's
the
just the
90 to
90.
20?
It's just the 90.
Okay, then 90. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
And it's gonna have 5 flat defense knocked away because um, and so yeah, so uh, it gets flat defense knocked away for the rest until your next turn rather, and it is going to deal 90 physical. Well, actually, got to factor in flat defense. What will you do next?
They were gonna call in James.
Call in James. He's gonna fire the volcano cannon.
Yep.
Okay. That is going to roll. No, roll to see. No, actually, this thing's dex is too low, so that thing's guaranteed to hit. So yeah. It's going to do 95, right?
Yes.
And that did pierce, but did the full.
And we're gonna call up Justin.
Follow up. Does the grapple
Yep.
up and grapple here, and slam it to the ground. I'm going to let it roll strength. Hard check. Nope, it does not. Roll over is 7. Will be prone.
I'm going to call up minnows now. The 10 crack fist.
Crack fist. Run up and do a lot of damage. That one actually does a decent amount. And that's just a flurry of blows.
They were gonna put up a World of Forms illusion on this guy.
World of Forms. Are you going to instantly? Oh yeah, you built up 2 stacks of height, by the way. But you're going to use the instant cast, or are you gonna keep it on him?
We're gonna keep it on.
Okay. So you keep the illusion on him, so it does not immediately do this. Motherfucker got World of Forms on him, and now it is Osei's turn. I believe you're out of AP.
Yep.
Hey, Osei, what will you do to this creature?
Let me cast over shield.
You can cast Overshield. Go for
Okay, and then go ahead. Let me do this. Yeah, let me go ahead and do a key charge.
you. Key charging does give you a stack eye.
Okay. Okay, and then 20 to 5. Then I will bring out I guess that has a minute. Okay. I will then conjure the bow.
Under the bow.
I will make my first attack with that bow. Right at him.
The bow will have the charge effect on it. Charge is what, 153?
Yes.
So it's just a normal bow shot, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it's just gonna do stamina damage. Boom. Bow does dissipate after use.
Oh, it dissipates after. Okay. Uh, I'll do that again, but yeah, I'll just let me see. Would Osei know anything about its weakness in terms of like just general understanding of creatures like these, or
No,
you
this
wouldn't know
is you
anything?
have not seen a lizard creature. You would not. I guess roll int though. Think about it.
Okay.
Yeah, you know enough about lizards to be like way too much hot or way too much cold fucks this up because that's just how lizards work.
Okay.
Um, but otherwise you have no idea.
Okay, then with this bow shot, I'll try to apply a fire effect.
Okay. Um, yeah, you do that. You reconjure the bow and bow shot again. Get the mental and the and the and it's on fire. So this as well. Flat defense. And then I need to do um so with the fire, I roll endurance for the creature. It does not set on fire, but the fire does do extra damage. So that would normally do 173. It's gonna end up doing do one its initial cost or its initial amount of damage. So takes 173. The fire damage makes up for the flat defense that would block.
Okay. Yeah, and I'll end my turn.
Okay. So it uses one of its actions to stand back up from being prone from the grapple that it was put in earlier. And then we are going to okay. It is going to run towards one of you. One is Lemisk, two is Osei. Gonna run towards Lemisk. And then it's gonna do so it's gonna do 40 plus that oh fuck, it's slash R. So it is going to do 56 stamina damage to you, Lemisk. How much you have 29 flat defense currently. So it is going to do oh no, because of the armor you have. Okay. Yeah, you end up actually taking 27 damage. Lemisk. Via stamina. And then its turn ends. Like to do.
Uh, okay, cool. Hold on. we are going to summon. We're going to summon Renekton.
Gonna summon Renekton. Okay. Summon. You do only get the first effect because you haven't mastered the expert convert yet, but you still have access to the stuff he does that deals damage, so that's what matters. So you summon Renekton and he does the 150, right?
Yep.
Are you going to spend more AP for the extra damage again?
No.
Oh, it's your turn, so it gets flat defense. It only took away 5 originally.
And then I'll use a prayer of misfortune.
You cast and you take away flat defense or attack.
Flat defense.
Flat defense, it has none. No flat defense. Because it got taken away. Alright, what will you do now?
And then we're going to.
You did get a hype stack for the. You have 3 now.
We're just gonna summon James again. No, actually, we're gonna summon Elijah.
Gonna summon Elijah. Okay. So Elijah's gonna come in and do his the electric and gonna kick this nigga in the chest for the full damage. Nope.
Nephew can take it away from here.
Neff can take it away from here. Alright, Osei, what would you like to do?
Okay.
Fucker is low.
Okay. I will. Let me go ahead and do this real quick. Boom, boom.
Yep.
Use the key charge for key dash.
Oh, you expend the hype stack for it?
Yeah.
Okay. You use your hype stack and do the key dash, appearing next to the creature instantaneously.
Um. Let me see. Okay, yeah, and then I'll conjure my sword.
Uh-huh.
Um, and then I'll go for a two-handed slash.
You go for the two-handed slash? Okay, well that is going
Yeah.
let's see how much you over. Pay 20 AP, but it does not matter because that motherfucker gets overkilled by 81 extra damage than its life. And fucking explodes, dude.
Uh-oh.
Fucking explodes. You bring down the final slash atop its head. And yeah, good combat. Guys, can now make it forward into the village. to see the stuff that's going on. As you guys step into the village, both of you roll wisdom for me to see how in tune with the magic that's everywhere you are. Yes, upon coming in, you guys both detect the magic that's everywhere throughout this village, especially from what seems to be a swirling, like, ethereal kind of cube in the center of the village, over like an exposed hole that seems to have no end. But upon walking in, Osei feels like almost something that's super similar to like his tethers, kind of. Very like it's the magic itself is speaking to his spirit. Meanwhile, Lemisk just feels the presence of holy magic here. And you two, upon entering, you see a lot more people than you would think, considering like you heard that this is like an event that like people in the know only go to, but then you think about it and it's like, yeah, it's a lot, but compared to how many people are on the planet, you know what I mean? And so you guys enter like a crowd of like, there's like a crowd of maybe like 100 people here. There's like some food stalls. It's real celebratory stuff going on. And both of you roll dex for me. Threat detection would work here, by the way.
Okay. Yeah, 44.
Lemisk is able to spot from out the corner of his eye, like pretty decently far away from you guys, but at one of the food stalls enjoying a meal is Deirdre, former leader of the Dreamweavers before that team was disbanded, also the bitch that attacked the Coliseum when you guys were after the finals. And she doesn't look to be causing any trouble. She's definitely there for the magical activity that's occurring, but it is her. It's 100% her. So, you guys know that Worlds claims there may be unruly characters here were not unfounded.
Hey, Neff.
Yes.
Don't look alarmed. Just keep looking how you looking. Deirdre's here.
Oh. Oh my. That's the person that was at the Coliseum, right?
Yeah. Her fake ass. Can't stand her. Right now, look, I feel like, I'll be honest, we can take her easily. But right now, we're not off that.
Hmm.
Right
Yes.
now, we need to keep our promise. We need to keep what we said the world. We gotta keep our identities hidden. We make any sudden movements, she gonna go ahead and, you know what I'm saying? She something pop out. We don't have no choice but to unveil ourselves. We here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and attune my senses to go ahead and attune her aura to mine, so we know. I'll know if she nearby. But I'll be honest. I'm feeling this magic around. I'm feeling all this magic around in the air. It's giving me. It's giving holy. Like, wow. Like this experience is very eye opening. Like this is like some godlike energy coming from here. I think
Yeah.
I'm fucking with the witches. I'm not gonna hold you. I think I'm fucking with y'all. I'm fucking with this.
I will admit, it feels similar oddly similar to my own abilities. It's kind of strange.
Roll wisdom for me, specifically Osei, because he's the only one that would have like. No, both of you can actually roll wisdom for this. Actually, it would make sense for both of you to be able to. You both are attuned to nightmare magic in some way. You guys can feel enough nightmare magic to know that she is not the only one here that may be a member of the Dreamers. So it's definitely not like she's not alone type deal. It doesn't seem hostile, I will say. It doesn't seem to have killing intent. It more so seems like they are just gathered here, like they're just part of the gathering.
This is
Well,
stacked. Nev. This
you can say that
Nev.
again.
This is stacked, bro. Oh my god. We definitely gotta keep our heads low here. Most definitely.
Uh, yeah, feel like we should have warned Terminus or Mary about this.
Nah, it's okay. Couple of junkyard dogs like us, we'll be fine. Besides, we got the faith, and we got each other.
Yes, I like that attitude, Sir Lemisk.
And you guys kind of go around. You see different what seem to be like some inns, maybe a hotel that's there that's like set up specifically for this event. And you guys check in to find a room as the session, as you rest for the next day and partaking in the to come. And y'all all get 3 levels. Mercy gets the extra one. I promised her because we lost 2 weeks of playtime, so you'll get 6.
All right.
Good shit. Didn't get to Crosswise's
6.
part because I was like, it's a little, you know. But yeah, good shit, y'all.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
You said I